What's up, my crypto legends? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday today. Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for crypto. See what's going on. Are we going to have a massive recovery? Are we going to reject from this bounce that we've had? Or are we going to continue to the upside? This is something that we're going to analyze right away on this live stream, guys. How is everyone doing? I'm just going to go quickly through the comment section. Got already over 240 people in the live stream. 44 likes, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button, okay, on your way in. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin right now. Today is a weekly close. We are actually above the weekly close, all right, from 2017. The weekly close was exactly here at 18,953. Okay, so we are above this range at this moment. Are we going to manage to close above this weekly? This could give a little bit of strength here for Bitcoin in the immediate short term, next coming days, couple of weeks, before potentially continuing to the downside. Or are we going to defend this level? You know, all-time high weekly close, $19,000, $20,000 range. Now my question here for the community: will Bitcoin hold $20,000? Will Bitcoin hold $20,000 range? Okay, well, we are trading at 19.5, so it's not holding it, but you know the deal, the range, because we could have that volatility. All right, we've actually dipped down to below $18,000, but came straight back up. Okay, can we get that consolidation? Can we defend the level? Okay, you can have that volatility. All right, I'm going to say 19K. Will Bitcoin defend the 19K level, guys? This is super important for me. I want to know from the people in the community, will Bitcoin defend the 19K level? Let me know, guys, and I'm going to go quickly through the comment section. I'm going to give you my opinion on what is happening here on the chart, okay? And I think there's a pretty nice shorting opportunity, in my personal opinion, here for Ethereum. We're going to take a look at Ethereum right there. I did jump in a short right now, okay? Right now I have jumped in a short with a very tight stop loss. I do see a potential rejection here and then maybe continuation to the upside. I'm going to talk about the level to levels right away, okay? We have a big major consolidation on Ethereum at this range. This is looking at the 1 hourly chart. Nice spike on the VPBR. We're kind of creating a kind of a double top here, so the possibilities in actually getting a rejection here is pretty high. Of course, with a very tight stop loss, it is worth the chance. All right, tight stop losses are much needed. because if you start adding and adding to your position or have a large liquidation price, you can get that big volatility and you will burn your account. Crypto Legends, how are you doing? Well, over 400 people watching at this moment. Absolutely insane. Sundays are very good. Saturdays and Sundays are very good for streaming. So let's go through the comment section. Say hello. Will we have another red week? I think a green week will come, says Esco. Needs to be a green week, says Esco Star. Thanks for joining the live stream. Bao, hello. Mark, how are you doing? Dennis, hey Andy, buying now, bro. BTC and ETH, all I can accumulate. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this is the thing. I did buy some Bitcoin yesterday below 18K. It was good because we were just doing the live stream, and just as I finished the live stream, I did a transfer of my some stable coins to my exchange, and I did buy some Bitcoin, okay, for my long-term portfolio. It was a great buy. We had a pretty nice bounce. Of course, continuation to the downside is very, very possible, okay? But yeah, it's time to pumping up today, says Nati. Yes, Bitcoin is having a little bit of a relief rally, a little bit of pumpy action. Hola, Andy, says Naveen. Naveen, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Andy says, Kush, how are you? It's time, Andy, where are you? I am here right now. Hey, Andy, sorry, I've been absent a little bit, been working. Absolutely no worries, Felipe. Thanks for joining the live stream. Sashank, how are you doing? Apecoin, please. Let's take a look at Apecoin. Why not? Shall we take a look at Apecoin? What's going on with Apecoin? Let's take a look at Apecoin right away. Why not? Apecoin, what's going on with Apecoin? Let's go to the daily here. Take a look at Apecoin right away. Apecoin just got absolutely crushed, of course. Apecoin is having a pretty nice consolidation at this level, just above $3 and below $4.50. Big consolidation. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly chart here for Apecoin. Very hard to say on Apecoin. Large consolidation, bigger relief rally can be possible on Apecoin, but I would stay extremely cautious with these altcoins. Extremely cautious. Let's take a look at Apecoin right away here on the chart. See what we can see. Go on the 1-hourly. I mean, a potential recovery is possible here on Apecoin in the immediate short term. If Bitcoin does behave, if Bitcoin does defend this 19-20K levels, if we close this weekly candle, okay, above the 18,000, okay, 18,000, where's the close? 18,953. You know, we could see some sideways action. We could see a little bit of a more of a relief rally in the coming days before potentially continuing back down. Okay, we've had such an aggressive drop here on Bitcoin the last, few days. Massive red weekly candle. Is it time for a consolidation, or are we just going to slice through and continue back down? Something that we need to note here on Bitcoin is that, of course, the possibilities in breaking this level, are very, very high. We're just currently at this level. If we do break it, remember what we have been talking about on the latest streams. Once we create a big weekly candle breaking below this major support level, okay, it's going to be absolutely crazy. The drop and the capitulation can be very, very crazy. The biggest volume that we do have here traded from the last 4 years starts at $12,000. Sorry, $12,000 is the strongest level. Why is it the strongest level? Because it's been the level where we've had most of consolidation, okay, back in 2019 and 2020 as a resistance zone. Price action in between $12,000 and $20,000 has been relatively fast. We've had very fast price action, okay, in between 12K and 20K. The only level that we could get a potential stop is exactly 14K. Why 14K? Once we create a solid breakdown here on this $19,000 range, if we do start closing a weekly candle, hitting 18K, 17K, we can expect the price to come all the way down to 14K. And why is 14K can be a solid level? Well, just because it's a monthly close, all right? It's a very important monthly close from the all-time high created back in 2017. Let me just show you here the monthly chart and how this level has been respected. It's the monthly close here, as you can see, from December and the open of January, okay? This monthly close was perfectly respected here back in June of 2019. You can see we exactly touched at that monthly level with the wick here. That was a perfect shorting opportunity right there. Monthly touch, you short right there because it's a major resistance level. You are basically still in the bear market, okay? Just a quick, massive relief rally, hitting that level and very much respected here. It was also a monthly close back in October of 2020. So you got the monthly close and open from 2017. You've also got a wick touched to perfection, and you have that monthly close from October of 2020. So it's a level that has been very much respected, as you can see here on the chart. We start closing weekly candles well below $19,000 in the next coming weeks, okay? It's very likely that the continuation is going to happen, all right? You lose this all-time high level. You lose this monthly level also right there. You have a monthly close exactly round about that $19,700 range. This is why Bitcoin is just sitting at that range with a little bit of volatility. I think that the possibility in holding the next couple of weeks is very possible. But if we do lose this level, I will be very much interested to continue shorting the market with those bounces, with those retracements. The reason why is because you lost the most important support level, all-time high of 2017 at this moment. And looking at the monthly chart, weekly chart, you can see here that the volume basically disappears. There's hardly any volume. The price action to the upside, like I said, from 14K all the way up to 20K is very low. You hardly have any volume. The price action was very fast. You can come as fast to the downside. When price action moves fast from a range, look at this. Look at the fast price action. I mean, this is the best example I could give you right now, guys. Look at this. What I want to explain. Price action from 20K all the way up to 29K to 30K levels was very fast. What happens is that, even up to 40K, we went from 20K to 40K in about 4 weeks. Now, the 30K level was very much respected as support. We did get a bounce. We had a retracement and had continuation to the upside. Now, this level that we did respect as support in January was respected in the summer of 2021. What happened, okay, we can see weekly closes above this range, this level holding, okay, this was the month of May. It was holding the range. We were holding that 30K range, but not for long until we broke down. Look at the price action from 30K down to 20K levels, even below 20K. One of the main reasons that this was so fast in just a couple of weeks is because we did go up there very fast also here in December, November, okay, of 2020. Price action was very fast. You break a solid support level, price action comes down as fast or even faster. When there is selling pressure and there's panic, you move faster to the downside than you actually go to the upside. So this is why if we do lose 19,020K levels and start closing daily candles, even a weekly candle, round about 17.5K levels, that is enough. That is enough weekly, daily candles to confirm that you are actually going to continue back down, because price action from 14K levels has moved very fast to the upside. And when you have fast moves to the upside, and you break the most important support level, you have that fast move back down. So this is why, is, you know, the panic and the capitulation, the fear can very much continue if we lose the all-time high. A lot of people are eyeing this level. All-time highs, we need to hold the all-time highs. If we lose all-time highs, yeah, 12K is going to be very, very real. So we as traders need to take advantage, you know, of this big, massive panic selling moment that can happen in the next coming weeks, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Smash up that like button, because we'll be finding very good opportunities, no doubt about that, if we do lose this last kind of support level. We had a pretty nice consolidation here in December, sorry. Yeah, around, well, November and December. You know, several weeks consolidating here below the all-time high. It's a level that we are getting a reaction right now. Price is reacting to that level, you know, dipping below, pumping, holding the range. Is it going to hold for a few days or a few weeks? It doesn't really matter. We want to take advantage, you know, if we do lose this level, the probabilities in coming down actually to 14K, 12K is just very, very high, guys. And we need to take advantage of the bearish momentum. No volume on the VPVR. Volume starts here at 12K. It's the only support level that is left till we actually hit 12K. Anyway, that's just an explanation that I wanted to give you here. What I think on the chart, you know, best example was this one right here, the run up that we did have in November, December of 2020. We lose this support level, we run back down even faster. It was also about 4-5 weeks from, you know, these 12K levels all the way up to 20K levels. And we know that the capitulation, the selling pressure, the fear is much worse than the euphoria. So if this took 4 or 5 weeks to get from 12K to 20K, you know, it could even be 2-3 weeks. All right. It can be less time than the actual move to the upside. You know, markets move much faster to the downside than to the upside. Spanish people are never early. I include myself, says Dennis Valdez. Absolutely. Yeah, this is very, very much Spanish. Yeah, you say 5 minutes. Yeah, expect to be 15 or 20 minutes. If you say 1 hour, it is 2 hours. If you say 1 beer, it is 3 beers. What's up, guys? Monk, how you doing? BTC will fall further. Hey, says Bram Voss. Yeah, probably yes. Like I was just saying, you know, the probabilities in losing this range, the fear is still there in the market. Worldwide, you know, stock market, if we do lose this $19,000 range, closing strong daily candles, weekly candles, you know, just hitting that $17,000, expect, okay, any relief rally to have more continuation to the downside. No doubt in my mind, guys. Let me just take a look at the poll here. Right away, we've got over 600 people watching the live stream. This is absolutely insane. Sundays perform really good. It seems like people are off work. They have some time to enjoy a little bit of, you know, technical analysis, taking a look at some content here. So just, I ask one thing, absolutely destroy that like button, guys, for me. Insane support for the channel. Right, let's take a look at the comment section. Check TRX, please, Andy. TRX says calm. Absolutely. We can take a look at TRX. This was one of those cryptos that did something absolutely amazing. What was that amazing thing? Well, just, you know, just with a bunch of lines on the chart, and it was that really that kind of easy. We got an insane bounce on TRX. This is the logarithmic chart. Sorry about that. Large bounce, you know, taking a look at the 3 daily chart. Let's take a look at the 3 daily. Zoom out a little bit. You know, it was pretty insane how we were just hitting this major consolidation level, a big support range where I had this orange box. We got rejected once. Second rejection was a confirmation that this was going to continue. This was just about, you know, 2 weeks ago approximately when we were trading at this range. And, you know, very likely that this kind of bear flag, it was a little bit overextended, but this ascending channel was very likely going to break down and retest this exact level, which was the 5-cent range, the lows of the summer of 2021. And it's pretty insane how these levels are very much respected sometimes. You know, there is money to be made, you know, with these, seeing the probabilities. Also, you were hitting, you know, around about that 50% Fibonacci retracement, okay, from this major drop, exactly getting, you know, from the highs here created in November to the lows in January, 50% Fib level, getting that resistance, double top scenario, resistance trend line, ascending channel. It was absolutely insane. We were looking, you know, that drop from about the 8-cent level down to that 5-cent range. What now? Well, I mean, this is the thing. Bitcoin behaves. Bitcoin dominance, you know, goes down or sideways. This is what is happening right now. Let's take a look at the short term here on TRX, see what could be the probabilities. I mean, probabilities on TRX actually getting rejected from this range is very, very high. Reason number one is because we are basically hitting the strongest level on the VPVR from the volume traded the last 6-7 months. This trading range, biggest volume is right over here right now. So I think on TRX, it is very likely that we are going to continue back down. This very much looks like it is going to come down to retest that 5-cent level. Yeah. Very, very likely to retest the 5-cent range. Got huge resistance on the VPVR. I mean, we can go to the 4-hourly chart, zoom out. We're currently at the strongest level. Big major drop, big major resistance right now from this level. A little bit of volatility. You need to stay cautious with these altcoins because volatility is insane. Big consolidation. You are getting that reaction right now on TRX. Probabilities in actually coming down to try and retest the lows in the coming days is very, very high. Could you get an ABC correction? This is the thing. You need to be staying cautious from this major drop. I would take fib level looking at the 4-hourly. I mean, it's you could actually take it from here or from here. There's a little bit of a few bounces. Yeah, this could be a level. We're actually getting rejection from this 618 50%. I mean, this is a little bit difficult right now because with the Fibonacci retracement, because we are getting, you know, could you take it from here, or from here, from this potential big drop? You can use both actually. You know, you're hitting the 382 from the drop starting from this range on the 2nd of June, 1st of June, and it's hitting the 382, getting that resistance from this level. I wouldn't say you stay extremely cautious with this because you might get a drop, hit the 618 from this pump, very, very likely, not even retesting the lows, and you could get a bounce. But probabilities on TRX coming down from this level is just very, very high. I would say very likely in the coming days, we'll be retesting 618, which is around about the 5.3 cent level. Currently trading just below 6 cents. Major drop to this level is highly probable. Next coming hours, couple of days on TRX. Not much to add. I would be cautious with a potential ABC kind of correction, trying to claim these highs, and then a bigger drop. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for here. This kind of momentum wave after this huge drop, and then continuation. Yeah, not much to add here on TRX. Rejection from this range is highly probable after this severe drop, losing the value area low from the last 6 months, trading, lost the value area low. The rejection is highly probable on TRX from this level. Let me scroll down here quickly through the comment section, say hello. Mariella, thanks for joining the live stream. Mark Dutch, Mariella, thank you guys. Let me just scroll down through the comment section. I just want to take a look at the poll right away because I asked, will Bitcoin defend the $19,000 level? 58% of people are saying no. 42% of people are saying yes. So yeah, there's not all of the people not extremely bearish. Andy, please, Andy, BNX, it's not dumping. Tell me why, please, says Kennedy. Well, we can take a look at that. Try and figure out why it's not dumping. BNX. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Why isn't BNX dumping? I have no idea what this is. Let's take a look at what this crypto is. BNX. Finex. Or is it Binary X? I think it's this one. BNX. It's 0.009. Is it 0.009? No, this is not the one. So it must be the other one. Binary X. Binary X should be this one, because this one's not dropping. It's actually having a little bit of bullish momentum. Only just added on Bybit a couple of months ago. This is a very good question. It's been added on a lot of exchanges lately. Very, very strange chart. I would stay extremely cautious because this one has had a pretty severe drop. And this kind of, we are hitting the perfectly right now, the 618 levels from the highs of November. This momentum is extremely bearish, okay? This can be traded on Bybit, actually. I wouldn't mind actually shorting this. BNX. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's had a pretty nice pump with volume, but taking a look at this chart from the major drop from the November of 2021, this kind of recovery, this kind of consolidation, we are hitting the 618 from this drop right now. We are kind of creating an ascending wedge. I mean, look at this, these higher highs, you know, higher lows right there. It's kind of an ascending wedge. We usually see the smart money, you know, leaving at these peaks, ready for that potential collapse. I would stay very, very cautious on this. You know, this is not the time to be bullish. If you see an altcoin actually pumping like this, this looks, I mean, it is in an uptrend, okay? I mean, this is the thing, but I think this is probably very, very ready for a big, big drop, especially when you're taking a look at, you know, most of the altcoins are dropping. So taking a look at BNX here. This is very likely ready for a drop. Very likely ready for a drop. You are not successfully breaking the highs and you're coming straight back down. Breaking the highs, not successfully. This will consolidate very likely and continue back down. Stay cautious. Stay cautious. I think this one is ready to pop and have continuation to the downside in the coming weeks. Yeah, this is a very good shorting level in my opinion. I mean, it's pretty cool to see how these levels are very much respected. We got the 618, we got a daily close right over here and open. Not being hit yet, almost hit to the dollar. Let me just check this level. 153. Yeah, it's exactly there. We haven't hit that level. Almost hit it to the dollar. Just about $1 away to hit that daily level. We're hitting the 618 range. This is a very, very strong level for a big, big rejection. So yeah, I think, you know, the reason why, I don't know why it's pumping. I have no idea of the fundamentals of this project, but I'll take a look at it. But this is, you know, this is a good shorting opportunity. This is not any type of buying opportunity, in my opinion. So yeah, Let me scroll down here through the comment section. BTC pump. BTC pumping. BTC pumping. No, BTC dump. BTC pump. I missed the pump. BTC is dumping right now. Why do you say pump? You missed the pump from, you know, early this morning. It had a little bit of a relief rally. We're having a little bit of rejection right now. Stay cautious, because looking at Bitcoin also very, very important that we do have very, very strong resistance at these levels. We have the value area low from the volume traded, okay, in between the 13th of June and the 18th of June, all right? Big consolidation level, created a solid support range. We're currently, you know, almost kind of hit this level. We actually hit the lows right there that we did create on the 15th of June. You know, getting that rejection almost to perfection, hitting that level. Remember, guys, we are in a very aggressive downtrend. Potential of a big reversal is very, very possible also. You know, the aggressive downtrend, if you are shorting, take profits, protect your position. There's no secret of that, because a massive big short squeeze is also very possible, okay? Very possible for a short squeeze, a very strong kind of recovery, relief rally before continuation to the downside. So we are, you know, let's not try and fight the trend and find a bottom. If we are hitting major resistance levels, you know, short the market, take quick profits, you know, just be cautious for that potential, you know, big short squeeze relief rally. It is very, very possible, guys. So this is why we want to have defensive trading. But you can see here on Bitcoin, just keeping it simple, okay, with some major levels. This over here, let's keep it simple. This low over here created on the 15th of June, 17th of June, right there. We have value area low here on the VPVR. The price is getting a reaction. Price is getting a reaction from this level. Let's try and keep it kind of simple. You know, zooming out, fib levels. Where could we get fib levels? Okay, you know, you could either say that the drop started from here, right? You got a green pump here on the 4 hourly, and then you get a collapse, or you can either say it collapsed from this level, right? Big relief pump, and then it collapsed. So let's just take a look at Fibonacci retracement from these two levels on the 4 hourly. This top to this low, we are exactly getting a rejection from that 618 also. So we got the lows and we got the 618 hitting that level. 4 hourly closes below the range, starting to get that rejection. So you could already, you know, short that range, take profits, protect position. And also, let's take a look at Fibonacci retracement, see what levels it is from this high over here. Fibonacci retracement from this high to the low, almost hitting the 50%. 50% is actually a little bit higher. So you could get that next leg up. And if this leg up does get rejected and we close a 4 hourly below this high, or even a 1 hourly, if we take a look at the 1 hourly, remember this is a strong level, big spike on the VPVR. It will be 50% Fibonacci from this low, and it will be also, you know, just be a little bit of volatility created, all right? And you will be very likely still inside of the 61865 range, okay? Just get that spike and potentially still consolidate and get a failed attempt, all right? So stay cautious, guys. Big resistance above us. If you get that bullish momentum in the next coming hours and days, this is shorting opportunity. This is no longing opportunity, in my personal opinion. Obviously, you need to be patient. You need to be waiting for that reaction. Get in, protect your position. Let's scroll down. I got a super chat here. Christian Scheibler, look at LTC BTC. Why not? Let's take a look at LTC BTC right away. Why not? LTC BTC. LTC BTC. Wow, it's having a pretty nice pump. in the immediate short term, last few days, Litecoin. But I mean, look at the overall trend is extremely bearish. 3-day chart. I mean, look at this. The thing about this is that you could get a huge relief pump on Litecoin against Bitcoin. You can see Litecoin in the short term maybe outperforming Bitcoin, maybe to the downside or to the upside. It doesn't really matter, but this is kind of ready, but it is still in a very aggressive downtrend. You know, small relief pumps, it can happen, but yeah, this is I wouldn't get too excited about this. You know, this is already pumping. Is Litecoin doing well? Look at this huge aggressive downtrend. I mean, look at the pump that had Litecoin against Bitcoin back in April and May of 2021. You know, since then, aggressive lower highs is just continuing. Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited. This is just still going down, no signs of going sideways. Yeah, not much to add here on the Litecoin BTC chart. Be careful, he doesn't even have a trade open on or any crypto. Be careful, he doesn't even have a trade open or any crypto. Flat smack. I'm not sure. This is a conversation that you are having from someone in the comment section. Be a bull among bears. YouTubers are always wrong, guys. Be a bull among bears. YouTubers are always wrong. We try to make very successful trades on the channel. If you haven't checked out the last few weeks, we've been doing some very good calls on the channel. You can check for yourself. Mark Dutch, how are you doing, my man? Bitcoin pumps 10k bucks, and all the moon boys are saying, here we go, we are about to moon. Rennie Montenegro. Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the live stream. Let's take a look. I mean, I do think lower is possible. Bigger relief rally is also possible. So yeah. Hey bro, you're the best on analyzing on Bitcoin. Thank you very much, FP Explorer. We got a lot of hate. You usually get some hate on in a bear market. Andy, don't you see a bear flag forming on BTC USDT? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Bitcoin US dollar. Are we seeing a bear flag forming? Right. Bear flag forming on the, I'm not sure. Let's see the time frame, because it's important to say the time frame. A bear flag forming on Bitcoin, it should be what, in the lower time frames? Is it in lower time frames or higher time frames? This is extremely important. No bear flag formation on the daily. It's still in a pretty aggressive down, you know, big aggressive drop. 4 hourly bear flag, not yet, still very soon. 1 hourly, yeah, it's not much of a bear flag. It's not much of a bear flag right over here. Is it an ascending channel? Yeah, no, I don't see any bear flag formation. Hello Andy, can you check ADA? Jose Manrique, absolutely. Let's take a look at ADA. Why not? Let's take a look at ADA right away and see what's going on. Let's go here on the Binance chart where we do have more data. ADA is currently at a very strong support range. Why is it currently at a good strong support range? Because zooming in, checking out the trading range that we have had on ADA, we're currently at these low levels, 44-43 cent level. You know, the possibility here in a double bottom, it's extremely bearish. It's looking very bearish. If we do get a solid 4 hourly candle close below this 43 cent level, a big solid drop. Okay, I would be looking for potential levels where we can bounce on ADA. A good level is the 36 cents. Okay, this is where I would be looking for potential long opportunities if we do get that drop for that relief rally. Why 36 cents? Well, if we go to the daily, zoom out, this has been a very large consolidation area. Okay, as you can see here, a lot of daily closes in between the 35 and 37 cent level. Okay, this is a consolidation that we had back in January of 2021. The entire month was traded here below 38 cents. So this is a strong range. We still haven't arrived to this level on ADA, and this is a level that we can get a big bounce. We've got a pretty nice spike on the BPBR here. So we only just hit, what is the low levels here? 39 cents. This was on the 12th of May when we had the drop. So expect a potential claim from this level and create a kind of a double bottom, just slightly creating, you know, a lower low here and getting a stronger relief rally back up to round about that 44 cent level where we are currently trading. So yeah, level to level. This is the next range where we could see those opportunities. Now, this is the fourth retest from this range. Are we going to get a bounce from this level this time? You know, probably not. Probably you might think to yourself, okay, I do long support levels, but I don't long support levels on a fourth retest. Second, maybe third, but definitely not on a fourth, because this is getting weaker and weaker. If we break down, the price will have to stop at some point, and your best chance here on ADA getting a stop here at round about that 36-37 cent level is just very high, because you have a very large consolidation, big spike on the VPVR. These levels are very much respected in the immediate short term, so there are some potential gains to be made on that good bounce. Of course, you break this level, 4 hourly candles, bang you do create some big bearish momentum. You have some kind of relief rally and some kind of consolidation. This level is going to be very strong. The 43-44 cent level, it's very likely going to have that continuation back down. So these are the levels you want to look for, not once you've been trading here for a long time with a huge amount of volatility. Then, you know, it can break up or down. You want to try and take advantage of that momentum once it happens. Once you are trading here for a long time, then yeah, it's not you're basically not interested. You want to go with the trend once you create that bearish momentum. Find levels where you could potentially bounce, and find levels where you could potentially get rejected to have that continuation to the downside, if that makes any sense. Not interested on ADA at this range for the moment. You could get a bounce, retest these high zones, or you could actually break down. When in doubt, zoom out, says Flat Smack. Absolutely. Let's zoom out. Let's in doubt, zoom out. So we can go to the Brave New Coin chart and take a look at Bitcoin, and let's just zoom out. This is pretty crazy. I mean, this is Bitcoin right now. You tell me. Tell me. These are very interesting levels to start buying up, guys. Can this bear market be, you know, multi-monthly? Can this bear market be in between 6 months, 24 months, 28 months? Approximately, you know, it can, you know, take several months. But if you take a look at the overall trend, of course, yeah, zoom out. This is already buying levels for me. No doubt in my mind, you know, when the price has that bearish momentum for a few months, you know, we do not know where the exact low is. We do not know where the bottom is. So when we're going down this aggressively, I am accumulating Bitcoin. I accumulated here. I will be accumulating here also. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but I would say several months till we have the next hype bullish momentum. It might be, you know, 2024, 2025. So V-shaped recovery here. is very unlikely. It is very unlikely to see a V-shaped recovery. When you create this aggressive bear market downtrend, okay, it does take some time to recover. So this is what probably will happen. You might just go consolidate sideways for the next coming months. And this will be extremely bearish. You know, it might be in between 12,000 and 20,000. You know, $6,000, $7,000 range for Bitcoin is nothing. You know, Bitcoin moves $7,000, $10,000 in less than 1 week easily. It's just what's happened on Bitcoin this last week. It's moved over $7,000. So we can see it here. The open from this month. Oh, this is the monthly chart. But yeah, we basically know that we've had a pretty aggressive drop on Bitcoin last week. Let's go back here to the chart here on the weekly. You know, in just 1 week, we went from $27,000 all the way down, you know, even retesting below $18,000. That's a $10,000 drop. So having that consolidation in this massive bear market that we have in between 12K and 20K, I mean, yeah, who cares? Who cares accumulating Bitcoin at 14K or 17K, you know, because of course you want to get into the lowest price possible, but are we going to reach there? You know, are we going to reach those levels? You just imagine Bitcoin, very unlikely to happen, is going to have a V-shaped recovery right now in the next couple of weeks. In the next few weeks, few months, it is highly improbable in my opinion, but it could happen. So, you know, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have an euphoria phase, okay, of people jumping into Bitcoin back again, not expecting this recovery. You know, just imagine it could happen. It could also drop down to 12, 10K. I would be much happier if we do go down than we actually have a recovery. I'm in accumulation phase right now. I have, you know, mentally prepared for the next, you know, several months, 24 months, maybe slightly more than that, to, you know, buy up. Same thing. I have the same mentality from 2018, 2019 at this moment. You know, there's going to be time, very likely going to be time to accumulate. Andy, KASTA TA. Let's take a look at KASTA. Oh, we've had a pretty nice relief pump right now on KASTA. KASTA's been in a very aggressive downtrend. Application hasn't been launched. It is delayed. Of course, you know, massive fear. Oh, well, all the crypto market is going down, but it does look like that KASTA is finding a kind of a bottom here. It is going sideways a little bit, slightly lower lows, having some relief pumps right there. Yeah, not much to add. It is still aggressively in a downtrend. What is very likely that KASTA will be launching the application, of course, soon. No dates just yet. Once the application is launched, of course, there will be massive, big speculation. There will be a, you know, pretty aggressive pumps once the application is launched. There will be heavy marketing behind, okay, the application for businesses to use it, and there might be a huge speculation on KASTA for big, massive momentum. It's still very soon to say. No news, you know, still very an aggressive downtrend. Of course, for me, these are accumulation levels. Once the application is launched, then yeah, I mean, this very likely to have some kind of hype and bullish momentum. The bottom was this weekend, says Adri Mansvelder. Wow, I mean, we've got so many people that are bearish and bullish. You can check out the poll. It's absolutely crazy. This is also a possibility that, you know, who knows? Why not the bottom can be in? Has the DXY got enough bullish momentum to continue up? We were talking about the DXY on my latest live streams, looking potentially for that kind of double top or higher high or slightly lower high, but definitely coming up to retest this support trend line that was broken to indicate that the parabolic momentum on the DXY that we have had for the last few months, because the DXY, the dollar index, has had a parabolic move, okay, for several months. You can see it here with this trend line with these higher lows. Look at these higher lows. the higher lows on the DXY have been going absolutely crazy. It went parabolic in 2022. So what's happened, we have broken the trend line of these aggressive higher lows. Parabolic trend line has been broken. So does this mean you're going to have insane bearish momentum very, very fast? No, it's going to take several weeks. So we were looking for that beautiful rejection. You know, the possibilities on the DXY actually falling from this level, I think, is very, very high. We are retesting here the support trend line. We got a perfect consolidation from the trend line of the higher lows, and this has been mentioned the last few weeks, you know, looking for that momentum. I mean, if I could find the video, we were talking about that possible scenario. Okay, very likely to happen on the XY, coming to retest the trend line and coming back down. So yeah, if the DXY in the next coming weeks starts to have an aggressive downtrend from this point, then expect Bitcoin to pump. Expect Bitcoin to pump. 24K, then 14K, says Civisme. 24K first, and then potentially 14K. Maybe, yes. I do think that this is a possible scenario. Why do I think this is a possible scenario? Because we do have that weekly close. Let me just show you here. We're talking about this weekly close that is going to be very, very important just for the next few weeks to have some relief rallies. We go to the weekly chart. That weekly close is at 18.9K levels. We are currently above the range. Weekly close is going to be happening in the next few hours. We'll be closing this weekly. We could get that relief pump maybe to round about 24K. And 24K is a good level. I like the 24K level because we do have a pretty nice daily level at 24K. All right, we do have a big level here on 24K. So yeah, it could happen. It could happen. We could get that relief rally for potential continuation to the downside. We'll be looking for those opportunities. Don't worry about that. We'll be looking for the best trading opportunities. Also, if you haven't joined my World Series of Trading competition for Bybit, okay? If you haven't signed up for Bybit and you are an experienced trader, make sure to sign up because you get a bonus of up to $4,050 and also 0% maker fee for 30 days. You do not pay maker fee for 30 days once you sign up with a link, and join my Bybit team, okay? Over 164 people right now. We are going to be extremely active on the special Telegram people for only the people that do join my team. The link for the Telegram and the link for joining my team is down below. From the 25th, 2 days before the competition starts, for 20 days, it's from the 27th till 17th of July. We are going to be extremely active, only looking for the high probability trades on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins, of course. Anyway, just something that I wanted to point out. Competition is going to be live in less than 10 days right now. 8 days till the competition. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Andy, what about the slant resistance where we have been dumping after hitting in the 4-hourly chart? It's still valid, right? The 4-hourly chart, major resistance. Andy, what about that slant resistance where we have been dumping after hitting the 4-hourly chart? I'm not sure if I understand that. What resistance? The resistance here? I mean, yeah, this is the thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying here, if we do close this weekly chart, okay, this weekly candle, then we are probably going to have some consolidation and some bullish momentum for the next coming weeks. But if we, looking at the short-term time frame, we are hitting big resistance zone. We are hitting a big resistance zone. Look at this. If I zoom in here on the chart, we can see Bitcoin right now. This was mentioned at the beginning of the live stream. Right over here, where we do, we can go to the 4-hourly, 1-hourly, even better. Short-term analysis. We are getting rejected. This is a relief pump the trend is still aggressively to the downside, guys. There was a small sign of a potential relief rally here. It actually failed and we continued back down. What is happening right now is that we're hitting big resistance. You know, if you are thinking to long at this range, yeah, it's not the best high probable scenario, because we did hit perfectly this low created on the 15th of June, getting that resistance, as you can see, getting that rejection. I think there's a slightly high probability and continuing back down. And also, you know, big value area here on the VPVR. What do you think could be the bottom for Cardano and Ethereum? For Ethereum, I did an analysis on Ethereum, you know, saying that the potential bottom range could be in between $700 and $1,000, just because of, let me just go here. Let me go here to the 3 daily chart, zoom out, and go to the logarithmic chart. I mean, Ethereum has had such an aggressive drop. It's been absolutely insane. Yeah, this is the kind of the reason why I do think that. Let me just show you here right away. You know, we've had a pretty aggressive hype, okay, in 2021. You know, part of 2022 already getting that kind of exhaustion. We created an all-time high in November of 2021 again, just a higher high and then a massive collapse. Something similar happened also here in 2017 and then early 2018. And then finally breaking this higher low trend line and having an aggressive drop. Once we broke this higher low trend line, as you can see, the price action getting exhausted, we did get a big, massive drop for the next several months. And this is what has been happening for Ethereum, as you can see here on the chart. So if I just take a look, you know, you could say that this is a kind of a head and shoulder. It's not the most beautiful, but roundabout, you know, this is kind of the projected move for the drop. And, you know, you could speculate that this would be the kind of movement right there. We're actually hitting those levels. So yeah, major lows can be around about this range, in my opinion, between $700 and $1,000. It can be around about this level. And we might be consolidating. I mean, people are calling for Ethereum at $200, $100. I don't think we're going to go that low. Of course, if Bitcoin does, we could get that volatility dipping below $700, $600. But this is a major level where I do think we could consolidate for the next several months. Not make the exact same scenario, of course, but you know, it is very likely to be round about this range, the 700, 800 range. I think we're very, very close to the bottom. I won't say we're bottoming out right now, but I think we are close to it. Once we start going sideways and having relief pumps, I think we are going to create a low where it's going to create a big, massive double bottom scenario or a triple bottom scenario and have big consolidation there. Maybe slightly lower low, slightly higher low. And that will indicate very likely in the next coming months, you know, that is bottomed out. We are ready for the next cycle in the next coming years. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. I started buying Ethereum when it was, I did manage to buy some here at the COVID C19 crash, around about the $100 range, you know, scooping up some at, you know, 110, 120. But most of my average price was around about $200 on Ethereum. Average price was around about $200. Yeah, not much to say about that. Andy, please check. There is a downward sloping bear flag on near USDT on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, let's take a look at this right away. Let's take a look right away at this. Right, let's take a look at near USDT. What's going on with near USDT? Wow, this has had a huge drop. huge drop on the 4-hourly chart. Bear flag. Andy, please check. There is a downward sloping bear flag on near USDT on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, so I do see this more as I mean, this is very likely creating some kind of bullish divergence. Of course, we are in a very aggressive downtrend. Yeah, I would say all depending on what Bitcoin does, all depending on what Ethereum does, you know, continuation is likely to the downside. Are we hitting? Yeah, much. This is the logarithmic chart. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think continuation to the downside here on near protocol is very likely for the coming weeks. I would say the summer lows of 2021 is going to be a range that is very likely going to be retested, which is around about the $1.60. And on the 4-hourly, like you said, you know, can it have a short-term relief rally? I'm not interested in trading any of this range on near protocol. The ideal scenario here for me right now is, I'll tell you right away. Just for entertainment purposes, let's take a look at the RSI. You know, we do have those massive bullish divergence here on the 4-hourly. You know, you could expect some kind of relief pump. I didn't need the RSI to know that this is bullish divergence. You just don't need that indicator. You know, after some experience, when you start creating these slightly lower lows, yeah, this is a moment where you could get the market getting a big relief rally. It's just very, very likely to happen. So I would stay cautious. What happens if we do get that relief rally, guys? It's going to be the shorting opportunity. That is the moment where you want to get into the short. You're in a very, very aggressive downtrend, and you might ask to yourself, you know, where can I short the market? Where is a good level to short? Well, you know, just looking at the VPVR, you have a big gap in volume. So that relief rally on near protocol can happen very, very, very fast. There's hardly any volume traded in between the $3.50 and the $5 range, basically. And you do have here a pretty strong level, okay, with a little bit of volatility. It's a pretty strong range over here. What range? Right here in between $4.80 and $5.20 approximately. You know, 40 cents of potential volatility at this range if you do get that leg up. And, you know, where does the major drop start? I think the major drop starts from this big spike. You have a big bounce here, and then the drop starts, right? So that is a good level to take a look at. Fibonacci levels from this high to the low, and that 50% starts at 473, and 618 is at 516. So it's a major fib level. It's also where we do have a big spike on VPVR here. Sorry, the value area low from this trading range. Big support levels bouncing, okay? It's a major level where you're very likely going to get rejected, okay? I would be looking for that kind of trade. And you don't have to get confused here, because if near protocol does have a pump for in the next 1 to 2 weeks, you know, from $3.10 where we're currently trading all the way up to $4.90, it's going to be a huge massive pump. People are going to get a little bit excited, you know, wow, this is insane. We've had a 50% pump in just 1 week on near protocol, and it's very likely just going to be, you know, a huge massive relief rally short squeeze kind of situation for continuation to the downside. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. In a bear market, lows are retested several times. We have a lot of sideways action. So if you do create this low, you do get a big relief rally, these big resistance levels are going to get rejected. This level in the bear market will be likely be retested in the next coming weeks. Once you get that relief rally, it's just very likely going to happen. So that is a strong major level here where I would be looking for a short on NIA. And like I said, the risk on NIA right now in having a big relief rally is very, very high. So shorting at these lows, it's not the level to short. It's just you cannot short at the low levels. Can you drop from this range? Yeah, of course you can, but the relief rally here with these, bullish divergence, I mean, and this is a lagging indicator. The risk here on getting a pretty large relief rally is very high, especially if Bitcoin does get a relief rally to $24,000. You might see the Bitcoin dominance dropping a little bit. Then you are going to see these altcoins getting this big relief rally. Hello, Andy. FLM, please. Do or die zone. Let's take a look at FLM right away. FLM. Oh. Wow. This one. Flamingo Finance. This one was added on Bybit not long ago. This one was added on Bybit. Flamingo Finance. FLM. It was added and it did have a big massive pump. Yeah, there it is. It was added on Bybit in May. Had sideways action and then massive big spike and big drop, over 200-300% pump here from the 10-cent level all the way to 40 cents. I mean, this is pure speculation. Stay cautious with these kind of altcoins. There is just big, massive speculation on this. Stay cautious. I mean, the good thing that we did actually retest the lows here from November and January of 2021. Holding that range, getting a large consolidation. We had a massive, I don't know what this was. Massive spike all the way up to 40 cents. Stay cautious with this. This is probably just gonna not do much in the next coming weeks. No analysis to do on this. This is just pure pump and dump, pure speculation. I don't even want to take a look at this. Stay cautious with these altcoins. There's nothing to analyze on this. This just might go sideways for another long time. Pump and dump. Stay cautious with these. FLM would have liquidated many people, absolutely. Yeah, guys, having a little bit of a sore throat at the moment. Seb, thank you very much for joining the live stream. You still alive? Are you still live? Has everyone smashed that like button? Seb, Mark Dutch, thank you very much for joining the live stream. My strongest moderators here. What do you think could be the bottom for Cardano and Ethereum? I said Ethereum, we talked about around about the $700 range, maybe a little bit of volatility, plus minus $100, $600, $700. I don't think not going to go much lower than $700 successfully. You want to buy low and sell high? Hey, flat smack. This guy's a genius. Buy low, sell high. What do you think about Apecoin? I think Apecoin is just a big, massive speculation. Big, massive speculation on Apecoin. Stay extremely cautious. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Make sure to smash that like button. Stay cautious. Weekly chart to be closed today. If we do close above $19,000, there could be some sideways action, bullish momentum. We're still above the weekly close. Like I said, if we do close the next coming days pretty strongly below, $19,000, we could see massive bearish momentum, for the next couple of weeks, several weeks, all right? Because like I said, we have this huge momentum to the upside, no price volume here, and we could see that happening. We lose the $19,000 closing daily and weeklies. Stay extremely cautious. we could be hitting 14K range very, very fast, guys. Price action was fast. Price action can be fast down also. Not much to add here on Bitcoin, guys. Stay very, very cautious. Remember, we did drop here also in May. The summer was a little bit boring. July, June, July, a little bit of kind of sideways action. Are we going to have the summer, July, August also having a little bit of sideways action? September is usually a bullish month for the stock markets, for crypto also. Will we continue down? If we do drop in July and August all the way down here, September can be very bullish in my opinion. September we could see, September, October having a little bit of bullish momentum. Anyway, that's just pure speculation, of course. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Stay safe. We are hitting major resistance levels. If Bitcoin does manage to have some bullish momentum in the next coming hours, couple of days, all right, by tomorrow, just imagine we have that breakout from that $20,500 range where we have been bouncing here nicely as support, where we do have the value area low. If we do have a solid breakout, expect the retracement that we potentially could have to get a big bounce and continue back up, guys. Big levels here of rejection is this one right over here, the daily level at 22,700. So stay extremely cautious. Extreme level here to get a bounce as support, the 20,400, 20,500. Okay, if we do get that breakout, we could get a solid bounce from this level. If price action goes crazy, if we start small consolidation at 22.7, we could get that rejection. It's a rejection level, daily level, and major resistance and support here created in June. Thank you, guys. Do you still think that the 12K BTC is in, says JJ Groot? Absolutely, it could happen, especially if we lose this $19,000 major weekly level. Price action was fast. I just explained this. No volume below this major support level. It could happen, guys. Fear can be real. We could see that 12K Bitcoin if we lose $19,000 closing. Big daily candles, even a weekly candle will absolutely confirm this for me. If next week or the second week has a weekly candle closing at 17,000, we only $3,000-4,000 away from these levels. So it's just very, very real to happen. Big zone, this 19K level. We are getting that reaction, as you can see here on the price action. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. I got a small Ethereum short trade here. Probably going to close it very, very soon. I didn't feel like trading, but I did see this reaction at this level. The reason why I did enter a short position here, it's Sunday. I want to start trading by Monday tomorrow, go for my morning run, wake up early, do some meditation, analyze the charts, and get into those best opportunity trades. So if we take a look at Ethereum right now, what I was taking a look at here in the immediate short term was this big reaction from this level right over here, where we do have large consolidation levels. As you can see, support. I mean, there's a lot of volatility. I mean, this is not perfect, but you got one spike, second spike, potential rejection is here, but it is the weekend, it is Sunday, anything can happen. I think we can retest this kind of neckline over here on Ethereum. It's very, very possible to happen in the next coming hours. Right there, we actually can get a bounce from this range if we do go to the $1,000. Nice round psychological number, M pattern right there, bang bang, come down, potentially get supported. I'm going to protect my position here that I did enter at $1,065. Just a little bit of scalping, day trading, a little bit of speculation. Real trading is coming tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Remember, you do have an insane bonus on Bybit and also on PrimeXBT, okay? PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. This is absolutely insane bonus that PrimeXBT has got. You can trade over 50 different assets, not only crypto. You can trade Forex, oil, natural gas, gold, S&P 500, DAX 30, all sorts of markets here using crypto as collateral. What crypto? Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, and USDC stablecoins. No KYC required. You do get 7% added to any of your deposit, up to $7,000 worth of bonus. Thank you guys. I've got full tutorials of Bybit and PrimeXBT down below. They are the only exchanges that I am using right now. Trading platforms, PrimeXBT and Bybit. My favorite 2 trading platforms, guys. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website if you want to know, the latest news regarding in crypto. We've got technical ideas, also guides. The link is down below. Join my Bybit team for the competition. I'm going to absolutely crush it. No doubt about that. Thank you guys. Daily, we got the video update tomorrow and also a live stream. Thank you guys. Stay cautious. I will be active in the Telegram group. Join all the socials down below. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.